Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with the Warmaster, Josh Barnett, who is returning to the UFC at UFC 164 to face Frank Mir. And first and foremost, Josh, everybody's been wanting you back in the UFC. How does it feel to fight again for the organization?
I'll tell you after it's happened. You know, I get a lot of congratulations and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, congratulate me when I've won. Being somewhere doesn't really mean anything. What you accomplish, that's something to talk about.
But certainly it has to feel good that the organization wanted you and they pursued you, it didn't work out. I mean, what's the story with how hard it was to get this deal made?
It wasn't super hard, really, to be honest. It was just a matter of pushing pencils this way and that, and it's not nearly as hard as having to train for a fight, but in the end, I know that my bottom line makes sense, so together we're going to do good business.
Very hard not to make a butt joke right there, but I'm going to move on. About your bottom line it's actually looking fit and trim, if I'm allowed to say so.
Lots of lunges.
But so was there any idea, though, of you trying to retain the right to do pro MMA, pro wrestling over in Japan? Is that what one of the hiccups was?
No. I mean, pro wrestling is a separate thing, and we work it out on its own. So really what it had to do with is just coming to an agreeable place for the both of us.
Very nice. Well, obviously you're fighting Frank Mir. That's a juicy fight. That's a fight that makes people happy. And he actually requested you, as did you, request him. So
actually, I didn't. I just said whoever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because everybody likes to think that you guys both called each other out.
No, so from what I heard, I'm like, Frank asked for it, and I'm like, fine, you can be my first victim then.
Ooh, your first victim. Frank Mir is not an easy man to fight, though. He's very skilled, very well-rounded. What do you think is the best approach against him, though?
Usually with like a can of mace first. He's blinded, and then, you know, you put the ref in front of him, and he tries to submit that guy, and while he's doing that, you just start kicking him in the back of the head.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, it's effective.
Certainly, though, when you've seen
I have a whole DVD series coming out on this, yes.
And what would we call that?
Mace in your face.
How low can you go? Death row? Whatever. Now I'm going Public Enemy. Actually, you know, it's still one of our favorite clips, Josh, is the one where you fixed the dude's broken nose with 2 pens. Do you remember that?
Well, I'm glad that I can provide moments.
Paging Dr. Barnett.
Lasting moments.
Absolutely. Frank Mir, though, I'm wondering, do you think cardio is the issue? I mean, we've seen him slow down in the fight against Junior Dos Santos. Obviously, he was taking some beatings. Junior's a very good fighter as well. But do you feel that that's something where you could maybe push the edge there?
I'm worried about his cholesterol levels, honestly. I think that his good to bad cholesterol, it could be off. I heard that bacon's a real staple for him, which is not always such a problem. But I heard that he refuses to cook in anything but lard.
That's bad. You got to get on the coconut oil.
It tastes great, though. I mean, I feel for him. There's a real dilemma there.
There is. What have you been doing, though, to look so trim? I'm bringing it back to your body. My husband is the cameraman. It's cool. I can get away with it. But you look good. You look like you were in. I hate when everybody says I'm in the best shape of my life, but you actually really do look it.
You know, I'm doing okay. You know, I jog a bit. I have one of those Skip-Its.
Oh, you do? Yeah. My daughter has one of those.
Yeah, sure enough.
How many times can you go?
150,000.
Because he's the Warmaster, people.
I do everything best. You like that? Even grammar.
Is this still the same camp for you still at CSW?
Oh, yeah. Still the same bunch of imbeciles. You know, Eric Paulson, Eric Hammer. I just had my 135-pound fighter, Victor Henry. Just went 6-0 at Bama last night. So we're chugging along really well.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And she said, congratulations, Victor.
Josh, you and I are going to be on the road together. I'll be covering that show in Milwaukee.
Is that okay with you?
It's totally fine. He knows it. Mama got to make some money, so I got to work, you know.
No, I hear how it goes. But he has to film the whole thing?
No.
That's a new term for cuckold, isn't it?
Oh, let's not. He's going to throw this camera down right now if he needs to. No, we'll be in Milwaukee. What do you know about Milwaukee?
Sprecher root beer, for one, which is delicious. God, it's great on tap. And apparently they can do a hard version with bourbon in it. Really? Amazing. PBR, which I'm a fan of, but also I don't know. I mean, I imagine there must be some. I think it's now hipsters hate PBR because it was so in now that it's got to be out, and who knows.
I'm bringing back Meisterbrow then.
Meisterbrow. All right. Now, see, Olympia beer is originally from Olympia, Washington, and now PBR owns the rights to Olympia, and they're redoing it. Still tastes great. So, it's funny to go to Milwaukee and then get shit canned on a bunch of Washington beer made in Milwaukee. And it says it right on the can still, it's in the water, which is usually the roofies that I keep on me for my training partners because they're so obnoxious I can't ever go and get them to go to bed.
I'm so happy to be interviewing you, John.
No.
You know that I love it. You know that I love it.
It's my cologne.
Nice. So anyway, I do want to let you get back to watching some fights here tonight, but
There's fights?
there are some fights.
Okay.
But in all seriousness,
All of it. Every last ounce of seriousness to the T. Last milligram. We're going to go metric. We're going to make it more international.
yes.
Yes. English measurements are difficult for people around the world, so let's keep it metric.
We'll go down
Decigrams.
to the last, right, whatever, dodeca, whatever.
Why not?
But yeah, I mean, is there something that you, not that you have anything to prove, but is there something in your return to the UFC that you hope to accomplish besides just a victory? Is there one that you'd like to do in a specific way, or just some way that you would like to reintroduce yourself to the UFC fan base?
The most perfectly manscaped fighter ever. I think that it's an often underlooked and underappreciated aspect of being a professional athlete. And but you know, no stone unturned, no ball unlifted. You got to make sure that everything is as it should be, top to bottom.
And on that note, thank you, Warmaster. It's good to see you.
You're welcome.